Here's a demo of how accessible Aquin really is. So Aquin is super accessible. All I have to do is Alt plus Q and there it is. It's a transparent window and it can be dragged and moved anywhere on your screen super simply. Unlike all the other tools like Gemini or ChatGPT, you have to be somewhere. Instead, Aquin can be right there, right beside where you're working. And we have recently introduced a new mode, which is a cursor follow mode. So for that, you can either click here or you can do Alt plus W, and Aquin turns into a little input which follows your cursor everywhere. So it works pretty simply. I can ask it anything and it'll be right there, and I can generate it anywhere. So let's say title for the demo of cursor follow mode in Aquin. So I can ask it that, and all I have to do is just be here and let it generate. So there we go. It generates it right there. So it's super accessible and super usable. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Demo for all the speech-to-text and text-to-speech functions. So here's Aquin. I can record my voice, and this also records the system audio. So I can speak anything and it'll record. And if I'm watching a YouTube video or I'm in a meet, it will also record it. So I can just do that and it will convert whatever I spoke, just like that. Next up is our text-to-speech. For that, you can generate a response and then click on listen, wait for a couple moments, and your speech-to-text will be generated. Right there, so it's generated. Yeah, so basically that's all for our speech-to-text and text-to-speech function. Here's a demo of how much context you can upload in Aquin. So let me just pull out Aquin. So the first thing is that if you have a large text to copy and paste in Aquin, then we have specialized window for that. So let's say we have this story and I want to paste in Aquin. So I can do this and it gets pasted like this. I can click on it and then I can continue to edit it. And yeah, so it makes the user-friendly interface more user-friendly. And then we have upload content. So via upload content, you can upload images, you can upload zip files, and you can upload PDFs and basically any kind of a file, sheets, docs, and everything. It converts it into text readability so AI can interact and give you responses on the basis of it. The next is tag tabs. So I can click on tag tabs and I have all the tabs I have here. Let's say I want to talk about this one. So I can click on the fetch and it will go ahead and it will fetch me all the content from the web page that there is, and then I can continue to ask it any question about it. So as you can see that it got all the content from it. So now I can ask anything about it. Summarize this article, and there we go. So it's providing me with all the with the summary of the article. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's a demo for local LLMs. So Aquin offers local LLMs which makes everything processed locally and also offline. So peak privacy there. So what you have to do is go to settings. In settings, you'll find the AI provider. You can choose the local LLMs, and then you have options for a couple of the models. All of these are little models like 4 billion and they run very smoothly. We also have some models of GPTOS 20 billion, and we'll be soon updating all of these models with you. You can change the local host where the models run, and so yeah. So let me show you how it all goes down. I'll just download Gamma 3. So as you can see, it has been downloaded. Now I can just click on refresh and the model should pop up anytime. There we go. Now I can load and the model will run on the LLM server. And there we go. So the model is now running. Right. So now all the operations of the application is completely handled via the model. So I can just say, hey, and there we go. Every single process, if it's the context upload or if it's anything else, is completely locally processed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Demo for how Aquin can always see your screen. So we have this thing called include screen. So this works that way that Aquin can see whatever you're looking at. So if I've turned it on, then I'm basically screen sharing with Aquin. So let's ask, tell me something cool about these dogs. And now it will, as you can see my screen, so it will know I'm talking about huskies. So now the response would be, so yeah, there we go. It already knows that we're talking about huskies and working huskies, etc, etc. So yeah, that's basically it. Here's a demo for custom commands. Let me just pull out Aquin. So here you have to go to the settings. Once you're at settings, you have to scroll down and you'll find other commands. So you can click on other commands and then you'll have this panel. You can select what kind of command you want. So let's first go for launch app. So I'll say cal because I'm going to open calculator with this command, and I'll do add. After this, I can go for @cal, and it'll directly go ahead and open calculator for me. The next kind of commands are the file commands. So they can either open the file location of the file or folder you select, or they can open the folder itself. So let me just go for img, and I can probably pick an image, let's say this one, and I'll add the command. So now once I've added, I can just click on img and it'll directly go ahead and add the image. Open the image. Next type of commands is the run terminal. For this, you have to set a working directory for the command where you want the terminal to run. So let's say I select this. My command I want to run is npm start to start my Electron application, and I'll name it as run. I'll add it. Now I can go for @run, and it'll directly run my Electron app, just like that. The next kind of commands are the websites. So I can open any website. So let's say I go for a site, and I'll put google.com. I'll add it, and now I can do site, and it'll directly open google.com in my default browser. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the custom commands.